Hello everyone, my name is Berliana Astrid. In this video, I will explain one concept in classroom discourse for teaching English to young learners, especially for grade 1 or 2 elementary school in Indonesia. I will focus on how teachers talk and interact with students in class, why it matters, the challenges, and how to solve them. Okay, the theory I use is classroom discourse in TYL, focusing on teacher talk, repetition, and scaffolding. This means the teacher becomes the main language model and helps students understand English step by step. The teacher usually gives a simple input, asks students to repeat and support them with gesture, picture, or example. For young learners, language learning happens through listening, imitating, and practicing in a guided way, not through complex explanations. So, the main participants are the teachers and young learners in grade 1 or 2, and the teacher has dominant role because students are still beginners and do not have enough vocabulary yet. So, students are active, but their participation is usually in simple forms like repeating words, answering short questions, or responding physically. This happens in elementary schools, classroom in Indonesia, especially in early grades, where English is introduced as basic subject. And the classroom usually uses simple materials like flashcards, pictures, song, and game to support understanding. This approach is used during the early stage of learning English, when students are just starting to recognize sounds, words, and simple expressions. It most effectively in beginner levels because students still depend on the teacher guidance. And in this theory is important because young learners cannot learn English the same way as older students. They need clear example, repetition, and interaction. So, teacher talks helps them get input. Repetition helps memory, and scaffolding help them to understand step by step. Without this, students may feel confused, lose interest, or not understand the lesson at all. In practice, the teacher uses simple sentence like "This is a cat" and asks students to repeat. Then the teacher may ask, "What is this?" and students answer, "Cat." The teacher also uses gesture, show pictures, and give praises like "Good job" to build confidence. Activity like songs, games, pointing objects are also used to make interaction more natural and fun. So, there are several challenges. The first, students have very limited vocabulary, so they may not understand. They may not understand instruction, and the second, their attention span is too short, so they can get bored quickly. And the third, the class can become too teacher-centered because the teacher talk more than student. And the fourth, some students are shy and afraid of making mistakes, so they do not want to speak. To solve these problems, the teacher should make the class more interactive. For example, use songs, games, and movement so the students stay engaged. So use very simple language and repeat important words many times, and combine speaking with visual like pictures and real object. Give student more chance to respond even with simple answer. Also create a safe environment by giving positive feedback so the students are not afraid to speak anymore. In this conclusion, classroom discourse in TEYL, teaching in English in young learner, is very important because it shapes how young learners understand English. Even though there are challenging teachers can handle them by using simple, interactive, and supportive strategies. This will really help students learn English in a more effective and enjoyable way. So that's it for me. Thank you.